your pencil, let's begin. Basics instinct is the name we spin. From blank pages to sketches pristine. For beginners, it's a creative dream. Basics instinct where lines unfold. Guiding artists, both young and old.
Hey everyone, today I thought it'd be cool to go through a little tutorial on how to draw the back muscles. At first, it can seem like a daunting task. To the untrained eye, the back is full of muscles that are just kind of all over the place, and it can be hard to tell what's connected to what and how it's all supposed to come together. I'm hoping that this video will be helpful for, you beginners, especially, those that are just starting out and looking to tackle this challenge. As always, let's start with a simple shape. We're drawing a muscular figure, so we're going to want a pentagon that tapers in as it goes down. That'll give your figure that coveted V taper. Let's also add the neck at the top. The next step is to divide the back into thirds and then draw a line for the spine down the middle. Starting at this point in the middle, draw 2 lines to the middle of each of the bottom sections. Now, along each of those lines, grab a point a tiny bit away from the intersection point and connect it to the middle of each of the 2 top sections with an outward curve. You could even start at the intersection point itself to make things simpler. It's not that big of a deal either way. From there, draw a line to the closest corner of the pentagon. Now going back to the middle of the top sections, draw a horizontal guideline between the 2 points and then draw a diamond around the intersection point between that line and the line for the spine. From these points, draw curves that connect to the base of the skull, passing through the sides of the top half of your diamond. Draw another pair of curves, this time connecting those center points to the spine, going along the bottom side of the diamond. We have now drawn the outline of the traps. Let's now draw the rear delt or back muscle of the shoulder, which is kind of shaped like a teardrop and connects to the traps. Well, that's technically not what goes on anatomically speaking, but for drawing purposes, it's good enough. Next, draw a curve starting at the middle of this part of the trap and connecting to the rear delt. Then, in the middle of this section, draw a lowercase y for the left side and the mirror image of it for the right side. Now here comes the part that'll really make the whole thing pop. Remember those first 2 lines? You're now going to connect them to the armpits. You're now drawing the outer line of the lats and the major contributor to your figure's V taper. You're almost done. You can connect the bottom points of the lats to the side with a horizontal-ish line and draw a line or 2 to define the obliques. And there you go. You've drawn all the muscle guidelines you need to put together a decent back. How shredded your character will be is a function of how many of these muscles you can distinguish in the final product. Keep in mind that this is all meant to give you an idea of how to draw these muscles. People greatly vary when it comes to muscle shapes and insertion points, so I strongly recommend going through anatomy illustrations and reference photos to come up with your own variations in style. If this tutorial helped at all, please consider subscribing to the channel and enable notifications so you don't miss future videos. If you have any questions or feedback on how to improve these tutorials, please head down to the comment section and feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep drawing.
Join the journey, unleash your art. With each tutorial, ignite that spark. Basics instinct. the masterpiece start.